Yay! Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm rosboundy, psychic medium, bringing to you the daily Lenormand and this time Kipper cards. It's lovely to be here. I had a wonderful sleep in, and that's because, and good morning to you, Kerry Ann, Ros and all, and because Kim got it, yes, it is my birthday today, so I did sleep in. And Sunday being the day of rest, I figure we all deserve some time, at least once a week, to sleep in and enjoy that relaxing, just snoozy button. So thank you. Yes, it is today. Today is the birthday. So I have already received a couple of birthday calls. So an extra reason why I was a little bit later again. So it's let's get into it. We will do the cards now, just in case I get interrupted, because I'm not going to turn off the phones. I figure, I just because I can't work out how to properly. I've always had trouble with that. So thank you, Kerry Ann. Wonderful to have that too. Yes, it's a happy, happy birthday. It's a beautiful day outside, isn't it? I was actually going to do the intro, like playing the flute as part of the intro, but I might just do it at the end. Here we go. Let's connect in with our spirits and go over to the cards. Right, what we've got here this morning, it is the Kipper, the Lenormand deck and the Kipper with this that comes from the Siren's Song. It has been a particular creation that was brought to us by, and I can't remember the name of the people, and it's on the book here. So it's on the guidebook who created it. It's Carrie Paris, Tony Savory and Tina Hart. So that's who created this deck. As a combination, it was specifically the Sirens deck apparently was created first, and then it was asked to have a Kipper designed in the same style so they could be together as a set. And it's come forward as a really nice, really beautiful artwork, but a really nice way to actually do a reading. So I'm going to, good morning, Teresa. And we've got Raywin as well. Good morning. So I'll zoom into these. I've just got to get them. I felt like I'm just picking one of our cards out of the middle of the deck. I felt like I really need to have an owl card there this morning. I haven't put them there for a while. Hold on. Now, the holder that I've put them in didn't want me putting them all back in with ease. Now it has. Here we go. A little bit schmaltzly, but that's all right. It's my birthday. With love. And there we go. We bring this to you with love. Absolutely. It's how I like to move through all my days. Now, from here, what we've got is the 6 cards. And the way that I'm reading them at the moment is Lenormand as a straight row and the Kipper as a straight row, and pairing them this way so that we've got the letter and the false person. It's a little bit difficult to read the cursive in the light colour against here when we're doing camera work. So letter and false person. It's the garden, beautiful image, and marriage. And it's snake and get together, So very interesting. I love the voluptuous ladies, just the free flow of what the artwork is with these ladies, all women in here. So very interesting energy with today. Um, and very interesting too, I suppose, because I am one of a twin, and there we've got two, and there's pairs there as well. Very, very much a fun layout, I think. Now, let's go and zoom in so that we can see those a lot better. Like this. Yeah, that's much better. I did say I was going to do it before, didn't I? Ended up not. And, thank you, Raven. That's lovely. Thank you. Nearly missed it. I've got to remember that with this one, I've got to scroll up the comments. They don't roll up automatically. So with this, the letter and the false person, it almost feels like there's that happening of a bit of manipulation. in what is being written. So, and which is a funny thing because I also got in my letterbox the, whatever that guidebook is or something to do with the referendum now that the date is set. And I thought, yeah, look at all that sort of propaganda, manipulative speak, whether it's the yes or the no. We're going to be bombarded with that at the moment. But this is feeling more like it's on that personal level. I like that. Is that a squid or an octopus? The nautical theme through all of this, just tendrils and that flowing energy, really talks to me because I can remember when I was a young kid, we did sailing on the lake at Menengi Lake Albert. It was the most fun sport, most fun times I had, and especially with my twin sister, we would we would pair up in our own little cadet boat. I think it was a cadet back then, and yes, it was a very interesting and fun time. And it's, that beautiful watery flow of energy, really relying on what the wind, where the wind takes us, and all of that. And here I'm feeling that it's trusting what are your own instincts in how you're directing, how you write yourself, and how you read what you receive in as well, so that you can be aware of what might open to you as being some false motives, a false person, the knowledge, touching into that is your inner essence of discernment. So I'm feeling that is what we're looking at with this one today, as far as how our words, because they are written, when it's a letter, it is the written word, how our words are affecting others, or how their words are affecting us as we're reading what we read through the day. Have that openness of knowing whether it's true or false, or whether the writer is true or false. That's what I'm feeling, is that awareness. Have that awareness open for yourself, because we're moving into these public areas. It's the garden and marriage together. So we're certainly shifting into that is a public arena. And I love the playfulness of, in the garden they are in a pool as well, or a lake, or whatever that one is. It looks like the older estate type building in the background, that you've got all the lush gardens and landscaping and all that sort of thing, and a perfect space and place for a marriage. Now, with the marriage, it is a combining of um, not just people, in the sense that, it's all the ideals and everything that we're going to be bringing out as an acknowledgement of who we are together. So garden, natural state of sharing loving energies and, life together, and appreciating what we have around us and making the best of what we have around us, no matter what style of. And I'm thinking of environment, as far as whether we live in a desert or whether we're in lush rainforests, or, I was thinking metropolitan, it's not that one. What's the other one? Mediterranean climates, that type of thing. We have such a huge range of possibilities here between what is the garden and the marriage, bringing it together in that sense of living with relationship, because it's in whichever form it's going to take. And now I have a birthday message. um, can, can we just I'm just going to have to pause this. I'll put this on hold back to where we were at the opening screen. Okay, I'll be a minute. Well, I'm back. Apologies for that little interlude, but it is lovely getting our phone calls from children and that when we have our birthdays, isn't it? So it's, gave you a bit of a break if you needed to go for a coffee or something too. So here we are, we're back again. And this is what I was last talking about, was that relationships and what we have as far as our public life, because the marriage is a celebration of acknowledging that you are with another in that more permanent relationship aspect, and you are making it public and enjoying that life together in whatever it brings to us. So here we have that next step of the snake, and working out, I think, with the get together, that could even be the celebration of others coming in for, if it's a marriage or a wedding that you're going to today and it's in the garden, because it can literally be that here we are with the reception, and watch out for snakes in the garden. So literal. The snake is about an awareness of what is happening around you that might seem to be a little more negative, but again, that comes into a bit more that manipulation. So I think with taking the false person in this reading as well as the snake, there is a need to have your senses open to what might be in that energy. But don't focus on that. I think really the focus that we're bringing to our day to day is celebrations, that the natural and the out in Mother Nature, having a day outside, not stuck inside, and being with other people and celebrating in a way that's just going to lift your spirits up. Get together here. I'm going to just look at because I've never seen the Kipper cards before. These are all brand new for me. And it's card number 4. I just want to see what their keywords are for this particular card. And it is getting together and meeting. It's friendship and kindred spirits. It's the party. It's the celebration. Social group rendezvous. That really is about getting together today, and being Father's Day as well here in Australia. There's many reasons to celebrate what life is, whether there's a marriage just happening, Father's Day, birthdays. Bring it all together in that positive energy of celebrating life, and, just appreciating what we have in the way that we can use our technology. Letters aren't just handwritten anymore. Being able to share that are beautiful thoughts, because I myself am going to be doing some writing today. I love that. I'm really enjoying the process of moving through learnings to write a book, not just letters, but to write a book. Whether that comes to full fruition, well, it is going to. Whether it's good or not, who knows? It's the process, it's the enjoyment of really sharing with other people in that way of words, and bringing it forward into, well, for me, it might be taking someone through to another world. You know what books can do for us, bring us into that space where we learn, if it's if it's referencing not non-fiction. I was just trying to think of the word, the non-fiction, or whether it's fiction. It's spending time with self into that world of learning and enjoyment, just plain entertainment with some of the books that can be read. And I'm just going to learn how to write a few. So that's going to be my day today. I'll sit outside with the table and I haven't got a laptop anymore. I'll use the iPad or handwrite if the hand can take it. I have found interesting results from a broken thumb. Interesting. Tendon, that was the thing that broke. Yeah, life brings its challenges, isn't it amazing? How we actually can maneuver around or readjust to what can be those challenges. And I love it. So today, if those cards feel challenging for you, take a little step further inside and ask that heart space, call your spirit guides in with you, or your inner child, the higher self, whatever name you have for that being, that you talk to yourself with, because I do. And it's inside. Do take that step if you feel that there is too much to challenge you with the cards, and see what's affecting me? Why? That the why. There's things that can be done, even just meditating, just to get past that, and breathing deeply is a really good de-triggerer. So I think they're beautiful cards, and I look forward to continuing on with my day, as I'm sure you will too. So thank you for being here with me for even this small part of my birthday. Thank you so much, and for the birthday wishes. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you. And look, keep being the best you that you can be, and we'll see you tomorrow. Probably a bit better timing tomorrow. Namaste.